Hello, everyone, and welcome to my intuitive energy channel. And I think if you don't know about my channel, go and have a look at the other videos. I'm going to get straight into the energies here. Okay, let's get straight into the energies, what I actually pick up here from the universe, from the divine, from spirit guides. So let's have a look. What energies do I pick up here from the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth dimension, crossing over to this plane? Any messages that you have for the collective here? So let's have a look. Um, what I'm picking up here is the Star card in reverse. I'm getting what I'm getting. There's lots of energies going around here. And what Spirit is saying is they're doing this deliberately. They're doing this, they know what they're doing this deliberately. I don't know who this is referring to, but this is what I'm getting here with these energies. Yeah, this is like a rabbit hole. If I start talking about this, I'll go down a rabbit hole and I won't get um because I get the star card in reverse, which means that this all stems from somebody not having a very chronic low self-esteem. And anything that you say, it's got to the point of anything that comes out of your mouth triggers this person. It triggers them. It doesn't matter what it is. It used to be things that were happening in your life you wanted to share with this person, happy stories, happy things, what were going on in your life, and this started to cause envy and jealousy in this person when really they should have really been on your side and sharing, your excitement and your good news, and be excited with you. Isn't that great? That's fantastic. I can help you with this. We can, encouraging you, championing in you to move forward, having a lovely kind of encouragement to do well with your chosen passions. Because this person's got a very chronic low self-esteem, this whatever, it could be your confidence, it could be your confidence, it could be your excitement in life, your thrill to do something, your career, you're explaining what sort of a day you've had in your career. um they're so low in this pit, they want to know every single detail of your life because they don't have a life. Yeah, they don't have a life. They cannot feel good about anything. So I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole of this person being chronically low in self-esteem, but this is where it all stems from. This is why you were chosen as the scapegoat. This is why you were targeted in this way. Could be family. I'm getting family here. Could be your family, which led you to be attracted to others that have this low self-esteem. And that could be a partner, and that could be their whole family. But it was like a mirror kind of image of your own family. You couldn't, yeah. So this is what I get. Spirit is telling me, the reason for all of this, the reason for all of this is this person suffers from chronic low self-esteem. They don't know how And you may say, well, that's really sad. That's really sad. But it is sad until they weaponize your happiness and they start to dismantle your happiness because they can't feel joy. They cannot feel joy. Or it is sad until they scapegoat you for all of their toxicity because they've got low self-esteem. Low self-esteem creates toxicity. They have hate for everyone that's happy. They get jealous and envious of anyone that's happier than them. And this stems from this chronic low self-esteem. Yeah, it is sad. It is very sad that they have this and they don't know how to drag themselves out of this hole to be happy for anyone. It may be a partner and you're trying to get this person, you don't know this person has low self-esteem or but they have addictions and they're drinking alcohol to actually self-medicate themselves. They may have outbursts of anger to make them feel better, to get rid of this feeling that they have inside. They may project that onto you, and you thought, where did it come from? Where did that come from? And you didn't do anything. All you did was be in a good mood. Yeah. So this is what I'm getting straight away with this reading. I also get here that whoever the spirit guide is telling you as it is. Spirit guide is giving me a message. You're wasting your life with this. You're wasting your life with this person, trying to make them happy. Whatever that means to you. Because I get an image of somebody here, it being in a great mood, cooking a lovely meal, setting a romantic table, everything's upbeat because you don't have this chronic kind of pit inside that's an empty shell that you'll never be able to fill. Yours is full up. So you're doing everything, and even that, even you setting a lovely table, or even you having a lovely day and actually enjoying the day triggers this person, triggers this person. They may go for the whiskey bottle because they can't contain this anger. They can't contain this triggering of their, of hating you for being happy. So it's just you being able to be, you're not going to be able to be yourself with this person. They will hate you. And anything that you do, say, will trigger this person. So I get here, this is the first card, that's the first energies that I get here, and I get a message from spirit here saying, you may feel sorry for this person, how you feel. You thought you may be able to help this person. That's a typical empath. And also somebody with this condition, I'm talking about a narcissistic person. Somebody with this condition would actually say to you, you should try and help people that are not happy and are not as happy as you. But in a way, you can't help people like this. You can't help people like this. And what Spirit is saying, if you continue with this, you're going to waste your life. You're going to waste your life trying to improve this. And this, whoever I'm reaching out to, it may not, it may be somebody that's going through a bad time and you're helping them through that. I don't mean that. I mean chronic empty shell syndrome that this person has. nothing, zero to give to you. They don't have anything to give to you. And I get the death card, the death card. Okay. The death card is, it sounds pretty serious, the death card, but that is like clearing out the old. And I get for whoever this is reaching out to, I get this has been going on for years and years and years, and you may have wasted a lot of years. You may have wasted most of your life here trying to solve this problem. This could have been your mother, it could have been your father, it could have been your family. You could have been scapegoated because just because you trigger everyone. They want you. The thing is, why you were targeted like this is because of your upbeat, happy, um, your energy. Because of your energy, they wanted you to have this sense of lack. They wanted you to have this sense of lack, so they targeted you so that you are isolated, so that you have no family to talk to, so you have no one around you, so you start to feel depressed, and then you will lose, then you will be. They try to break your spirit. This is, and they break your spirit because they want you to actually be like that. This is what this is. This is all about. These bullies, these people, they do this because they want to break your spirit so you become like them. Once you are broken, they will come to the rescue and they will be your hero. But all along, what they're doing is projecting onto you how they feel. I think there's no way that I actually get there's no way because you've done so much work on yourself and you've done so much development on yourself that there's no way that you would get to that level. You would get slightly to that level or that slightly to losing your confidence, and you'd work on that. You'd go on for a long walk, country walk. You'd reflect on this. Why do I feel like this? Why am I allowing this to affect me like this? And you would process it and you would work through it. These people don't do that. They'd rather project it onto you. So they chose someone where whatever they do, whatever atrocities they do, it just bounces off you. You have a huge, they see it as like, how come that you're so resilient like this? And I'm not. And they don't get that. They don't get that. I get the King of Wands here in reverse. So the King of Wands could be, this could be the person that started all of this. This person could be a fire sign or has fire in their chart, could be a female too. So it's not necessarily a male, but there's like this, if it is a female, they're very masculine. They've got a masculine kind of energy. They have to be in charge. They have to rule the roost, kind of thing. Um, so again here, this person will manipulate others. Has a fiery temper and is very, very obsessive. So if you are laughing, having laughing from your belly and you're laughing your head off, even if it's at a program on TV, they'll get up in an angry mood. That will trigger them. That will trigger them. Okay. Yeah, I have to say, they don't like it when you are content. Let me just move that cup there. I've got a cup of tea here. I've not drank, so I may have a little sip of it. Yeah, they don't like it when you have this happiness, this self-assuredness, this contentment, where all of your cups here are full. Um, what Spirit is saying, you should surround yourself with this type of person. If you because these people do it deliberately. They they deliberately do not agree with you. They deliberately do not. They deliberately oppose you. They deliberately start arguments. They deliberately are not on the same page as you. They do it deliberately because they don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to have a strong confidence. They want to reduce your confidence to zero. This is emotional manipulation. So, what this is saying, you need to surround yourself with these people that have their cups full here, that are happy, that the smallest thing makes them really, really happy. And I'm not talking about fake happiness because these narcissistic types, these toxic types, laugh their head off at nothing. And they'll laugh their head off at nothing. You think that wasn't even funny? It wasn't that funny. And they will be joyful of somebody's mishap, as somebody's mistake. They will laugh at that. That's not funny. So, and they'll say, well, it's dark humor. You don't want to be around people that walk in darkness. You don't. Um, your gut feeling here with the High Priestess card, your gut feeling is telling you something is off here. I can't do anything right here. I can't do anything right. There's something wrong with this person. They want to have altercations all the time. I can't be happy. And I've got the Sun card here, and there's an awakening too that you deserve to be happy. And it's really strange because I've met quite a number of people recently that are like, that I have a free spirit. I have a free spirit, and I am happy, and I do exude this freedom of and that my cup is full, and I don't do it deliberately. But these people, these types of people, feel that you are trying to make them jealous, feel that you are trying to uh, compete with them, and you're not. You're just actually just being you. Um, and you're telling your story to these people because you want to make conversation. You want to be, you make conversation, and it's like, I traveled through France, and I stayed here, I stayed there, and and I'm planning on doing this, and this is my plan, and I'm really, really excited about it, thinking that they are on the same page as you. This is just a for instance, thinking that they're on the same page as you. And I've met a number of people that are, let's say that it's people who are in their 70s, 80s. There's nothing wrong with age. I'm not ageist or anything like that. But these people are stuck in relationships or marriages, okay? They're in marriages with a miserable, narcissistic, toxic type of partner. And I've met a few people like this recently. And, they'll be one of them that will be very hyper or very jolly because, that they're a happy person. And the other one is sitting there angry at them just for being, just for being like that. And it just, because I'm aware of this now, I have this awareness of this, that this is like a mental illness. It's not a mental illness because these people, mentally sick people can't help. They don't do it deliberately. Half of what they, Alzheimer's, dementia, that kind of thing. They don't do it deliberately. They don't know what they're doing. These people who have narcissism, yes, you can call it a mental illness, but they know what they're doing. They're aware of what they're doing. They're aware that if I get really upset and I start an argument here because they've triggered my jealousy and envy and shame. Um, because it's a rabbit hole. You could go on forever about this because let's look at this. Okay, I'm there talking about all of my not bragging or anything like that, just talking, making conversation. What's wrong with that? And and one person is getting jealous, envious that they didn't do that, that they have wasted their life, that they have not got that confidence, that chronic low self-esteem. They have not got the confidence to do that, to actually do what this you're talking about because of their chronic low self-esteem. That it starts to trigger them, and then they start to say things off the cuff. Um, oh yeah, I couldn't do that. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if you break down? You're doing this, you're going traveling the world to all these exotic places. What if this happens? What if that happens? Instead of looking at the positive of, this is going to fill up your mind with amazing kind of education of how other cultures live, and you're going to see beautiful places that you're never ever going to forget. It's going to fulfill you. No, it's all the negatives. So yeah, I've seen that. I've seen this the couples that stay together. There's one of them that's very, very adventurous and very excited about still doing things like and still getting excited about things at the age of like 80, and the partner is trying to dampen it all down, like, why are you getting like that? How ridiculous are you? And all this kind of thing. And it's sad. It's sad. And, they're stuck with these people. And I get with spirit guides saying, you'll waste your life with people like this. They're not on the same page as you. You will be living in regrets, and you will see other people who are happy, and you will start to be like the narcissist, and you'll start to get jealous and envious of people. But that's what the narcissist or this person, this toxic person, wants you to be, just like them. Okay, just like them. In fact, they want to project all of that onto you. So you're very angry. So you're very sad. So you're very disappointed with your life. They want to make your life hell. You are the lady. I do get whoever I'm speaking to, I'm speaking to a feminine here. You are a lady. You are, you take the reins and you take the lead. Or you used to be a leader. You used to have a job where you were a leader in management or something. You took the reins and you took people forward, and people followed you, okay, with the leader. And again, you could be a man here who used to have this high-powered job, retired with a female narcissist. Whatever you do, whatever you say, triggers this narcissist. You can't do anything. And you used to be people used to respect you and used to follow you and used to take your lead. And it's so kind of sad. So what I get here is I'm going on a tangent here because I'm trying to point out how this could end up if you stick and stay with somebody like this. Let's go back in this. I went on a tangent there. I get the Sun card. You are the lady. Taking the reins and taking the lead of your life, because that person is not going to do it. That person is going to destroy your whatever you do, whatever you choose in life, they will destroy it. And I also get money, okay. I get the Ace of Pentacles, so I also get that money is going to start to come in for you. But if you stay in this situation, you're going, you know, think, and yeah, this is a big warning. If you either stay with this person or allow these people, these toxic people, to have influence over you, you will be taking the lead. Sorry, my nose itching. You'll be taking the lead. You will be, doing amazing things, but there'll be something missing. And that's, it's people, there'll be something missing because the people that you've surrounded yourself with are not happy for you. They're not, they'll not be happy for you. They'll not, you may start a company and it starts to go viral, and your business starts to take off. And you'll say, oh, my business is taking off. It's fantastic. I'm going to celebrate. And they will not celebrate that with you. They'll suddenly they'll get selective deafness. And the selective deafness they'll not listen to what you're saying. In fact, they'll say, oh, do you know what? I've got to pop out, or I've got to watch this TV program, and they'll not acknowledge anything that's going good for you. So although you've got this finance money, or you may have experienced this, okay, but you've not been happy about it because the people that you care about have not been there, they've not been on your page with this. So there's like this, in fact, the more successful you are, the more kind of depressed this person becomes. And you may say, well, that's really sad, but it is sad until they start making your life hell. And I do get a celebration here. Celebration. You are going to celebrate this. You are going to celebrate this. I actually get there's an innocence about you. You still have this childlike innocence, which I'm getting narcissistic, toxic people have lost. They've lost a long time ago, which is none of your fault. But you still have this childlike innocence about you. You still want to explore. You still want to achieve. You still want to live life to the full. And you have this celebration card here. If this person does not celebrate with you, go and do it yourself. Go and treat yourself. Go to go to a spa, spend a weekend somewhere amazing, go and meet lovely people who are on the same page as you. Don't chat to people. And this is how this ends up if you marry somebody like this. You end up leaving that person at home and going out on your own. Even some people have extramarital affairs to actually because this person does not want to do what I want to do. They don't want to be with me. So this can lead to you or someone here actually having an affair because you meet someone and they are so different to this person. So I'm not saying that you're going to have an affair or anything like that, but this can push somebody to do that. And then you'd get the blame for that. You would be the ultimate villain then, wouldn't you? You'd be the ultimate villain if you step out because this person does not want to share joy with you. So you would be the ultimate villain. You would go, you would celebrate your happiness and your joy because this other person can't do that. And you'd leave them, but you'd start to leave them behind, you start to leave them behind and you start to go and do things You'd meet people, join groups and things like that, and actually meet people who are on the same page as you. And then you'll be awakened to, you'll see other people and you'll be awakened to the fact that it's not your fault. It was never your fault. It was never your fault. These individuals were never given any validation as a child. They actually you may say, well, that actually they were spoiled. They were spoiled, they were spoiled. They became the golden child. Even the golden child can be an empty shell and become narcissistic. The golden child has to be the one that's the most important person in the room. And if anybody starts to talk about their achievements that want to be equal to the golden child, then that would have to be crushed, wouldn't it? Because I'm not going to allow you to actually do that. Not in my presence. You're not going to rise above me. So they don't allow you to be equal. They may pretend to, just to save face, but they will not allow you to. So you're sitting there like a wallflower. But I might as well shut up because nobody is listening to what I have to say. I might as well. But you realise that you have a right. You have a right to celebrate your life. You have a right to celebrate who you are without this resentment, without this jealousy. You have a right to do that. And I feel this is what this is. Spirit is saying, go and do that. Go and celebrate your life. Go and meet people. Leave that person behind because they're never, ever going to be on your page. I do get this. This isn't this. Whoever I'm reaching out to, this is going to be hard work because this card here is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is new ideas, great new ideas coming to you and great progress. Okay. And you are going to start to recover. It's like an awakening to, wow, I've wasted all these years. And suddenly I get Simply Red song there, wasted all my years. And the lyrics to that, it just came to me then. I have to listen to the lyrics of that. I may put the lyrics in the comments section. I forget what it's called, but I know the lyrics. Some of the lyrics there is wasted all those years, and it's going way back, that song. But it's that kind of those lyrics. Okay, are very very poignant to this reading. So go and listen to that. I may put a link there in the community section. Okay. So I get here, recover what's been lost here, those wasted years. Recover what's been lost, and planning ahead. And it's going to be hard work because it's like you're recouping those years that you've actually lost. I actually get the Queen of Wands, so that could be you, fire sign or fire in your chart. For some of you, okay, for some of you, this could be recouping back your years and meeting a lover. We're talking about extramarital affair here, but this could be I've wasted all my years on this. And I get the Lover's card. So this is like a compensation of what you've been through. What you've been through, it's like the toxicity of all of this, this person, the game that they played, the toxic game that they played on you. and the way that they made you feel, they wasted your years, wasted all those years with this game that they played. And you see, they wouldn't let you go either. They enjoyed playing this game. They felt that this is a way to control you, to so that they were so insecure and had such low self-esteem that they had to control you and blamed you for that, and blamed you for actually having the insecurity and the low self-esteem. And it was never about you. Honestly, I'm getting here, whoever I'm reaching out to, you may have even thought, is it me? Do I need to be corrected? Do I need to be controlled a little bit? Because this is what I had growing up, is this control. They wanted you not to change. They wanted you to be vulnerable. They wanted you to be naive and easy to manipulate and easy to control. And when you were not easy to control, when you woke up to this game and why this game was going on, they may have said to you, I don't like the way you've changed. I don't like the way you've changed. I mean, you woke up, you grew up, you woke up. And they may say, I like the old you. I don't like you as you are now. That's because they can't manipulate you and they don't have any control over you because you're not naive anymore. So I get the wheel here, and there's like a resistance to change. There's a resistance to let go of the past. A time of difficulty, difficulty in trusting people. These people don't trust anybody, and they try to instill that into you. They will start to treat you badly, so you don't trust anyone. Because if you can't trust person that you're with, you're not going. They do it deliberately. It's the part of the game. They will treat you. They will play this game to high heaven, and then they will possibly cheat on you, gaslight you, do all of these things. They want you to feel like they do. They want you to feel anxious. They want you to feel that you have no confidence. They want you to lose all your confidence. They want you to feel anxiety. They want you to not trust anyone out there. And they do this. They do it deliberately. This is part of the game. They want you to come to them for reassurance, but they're not going to give you that reassurance. If they do, they know it's part of the game to control you. This is why once you wake up, they don't like the new you. Once you wake up to this game, they don't like you anymore. They start to say that that person is evil. That person is just so evil. They cheated on me. They smear your name to high heaven. They talk behind your back. They create groups, turn everyone against you, all because you've woken up to this game. They're trying to protect themselves. It's like they've been caught. The criminal has been caught. Oh, you've caught me at my game. So they don't want you to change. They don't want you to trust anyone. They don't want you to trust anyone out there. They don't want you to have a free spirit. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be a person that goes out there and meets people. And it's saying here with the wheel here in reverse, it's saying, trust that in time, eventually, you will find happiness and fulfillment despite this adversity. Despite this adversity. Now, Spirit came in that said, all the meals you cook for that person, the roast dinners and all that that took hours to cook. Did that person appreciate that? They may have enjoyed that, but did they truly appreciate the time you took to sit down? Like me as an empath, I would, if somebody's cooked me a roast dinner, I would say, wow, this is amazing because I know how much hard work goes into a roast dinner. How long it takes to slow cook a piece of beef and roast the vegetables and make the beautiful gravy and all this and how long this takes. So when I sit as an empath, when I sit at a meal that somebody has made all this effort that's took hours, I actually make a fuss of that. I appreciate it. And I'll say, wow, because they've put their love into that cooking. They put their heart and soul into that cooking for it to taste beautiful. Um, so I would say this is amazing what you've made here. It's just lovely. It's gorgeous. How did you cook this? Where did you get your produce from? This just tastes amazing. It's well done. I feel spoiled, and everything because that's what I am. I'm a giver. I'm a giver. I love people. I like to give. Um, and that's another reason why why toxic people and empaths always attract narcissists. They do. Um, and then narcissists get envious and jealous of the way that you exude this love. It's crazy. It's just crazy. It is crazy. It is. So I did get the rebirth card. A new beginning for you. Looking ahead, you've planted the trees there. There's still saplings and they've still got years to grow, but you've made an effort to, at the beginning, it's like the start of this journey. Okay, but the world is at your feet. You don't have to put up with this anymore. Um, and and I get the Queen of Cups, celebrate the fact that you are nurturing. Celebrate the fact that you're loving, you're kind, you're loving, you're nurturing, you're compassionate. You have huge amounts of empathy. Celebrate that, okay? Celebrate that and don't allow anyone to play that game because we have the moon card. This is because somebody, you could say, well, they need help. They need help. You can't help people like this. This is why you're attracted to this kind of person because you want to fix them. You see the flaws. You see that they've had a hard life and you want to fix that. And after a while, you realize that you can't fix this person. They're just horrible. They're horrific. Their behavior is just terrible. And they start to be horrible to you. So we have the moon card, and it is sad that this person, the moon card is that they may have mental health issues. This could be your family, okay, the Ten of Cups. This could be your family, people around you. These people around you, if this is a dysfunctional family, see you as a naive, see you as very anxious, naive teenager that they can manipulate and influence. But you're not. They still see you like this. They still see you even to this day, although you're strong, you're capable, you're independent, you're stronger than what they are, but they still see you as that naive teenager that they could influence and have control over. That's the problem. They still see that today. And whoever I'm reaching out to, they don't see you as a grown woman, okay, or a grown man. They still see you as that teenager that they can control. Um, to them, to then you becoming an adult is such a radical thing. You've changed so much. You've changed into this person I don't even recognize. Who are you? Because it's so radical to that. It's so radical, and you hear your voice, your tone of your voice, turning into a child's voice to communicate with these people so they feel comfortable in your presence. And if you talk in an adult tone, they switch off or they walk out the room. They don't want to talk to you. And you think, what, I mean, you can't help growing up into an adult. You can't help growing up into an adult. And you sit there and you go and visit your mother or you go and visit your father, um, and they have these narcissistic traits. And you sit there and you talk like an adult. You sit there like an adult and you talk about your plans and the way that and you talk like an adult, a grown up. And they get up and they walk out the room so ignorant that you feel it's ignorant that they don't even want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you because you're not that teenager anymore that they can influence. And they don't like this person. They don't like this grown up here. And this is quite painful. This is painful. This is also, this is where they may start to stick the knives in here. To bring you back down to a level where, but they get so messed up with that. They get so messed up with that they start to stick the knives in because you're an adult and you're a grown up. They can't deal with that. That it just becomes a mess, and then you think, well, I don't want to be around people who do that. I don't want to be around people that push you out of the group because you are grown up now. This could also be in-laws. It could be your in-laws that don't like it because you're grown up. You've got your own mind. You're not that person that's naive anymore. So this could be your mother-in-law, your in-laws that's doing this. It's ostracizing you in that way. This could actually lead to your partner revealing that they also play this game. And you're thinking, well, you're just like your family. You're just like them, and you're controlling, and you're not accepting me as I am as a person. And again, it's like, well, we don't like the way you are. We don't like the grown up. We don't like the adult we're having to deal with. We want somebody who's meek and mild and is a child inside, so we can manipulate that. So this could lead to a breakdown here of a relationship. Okay, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is, well, I have to say that toxic, dysfunctional, narcissistic trait families do not like a strong character who knows themselves inside and out. They don't like characters they don't want people like that. It threatens them. They can't manipulate, they can't control you. And that's why they dislike you. So again here, there could be a disruption if you're with a partner or married to someone here. This could disrupt the whole thing. The whole thing could disrupt your relationship. And because of this, and cause quarrels, trying to shame you for actually having a mind of your own. How dare you? How dare you be that grown up that we cannot, So, wow. So, whoever I'm reaching out to, this is something I feel it's time. I feel it's time you dealt with this because you can't stop yourself from growing up, being an adult. You can't stop that. You can't stop who you are. And you can't, because that's development. It's your evolvement. You can't stop your evolvement. And I feel that you need to deal with this. I did get the Four of Wands here. I get for some of you, you may actually move away from quite a long way from these people to start a new life, or so that you can actually be who you are, so you can be comfortable of who you are, um, so you can actually be you. And this could actually be the end of, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, is an end to this relationship because it was fake. Um, you know, this person was jealous, that caused conflict. They liked to confuse you. They liked to play a game with you. They wanted you to be so insecure and uncertain about this relationship and fearful that this person would leave you. And that's what they did right to the end, the last day. I'm getting here, they did this because this was part of the control, but you kind of stepped back and saw it for what it is. So, yeah, who needs to be in a situation where you feel like that all the time, feel anxious, feel, what have I done now? What have I said now? And not even being allowed to enjoy your life. Who wants to be living like that? Nobody, nobody. Um, this person has an avoidance personality, an avoidance. They avoid intimacy, they avoid getting close to anyone. And this game is part of that, this avoidance tactics. Yeah, this is the, I get the Tower, trying to also prevent the Tower, always trying to, they want you to fight for the relationship, they want you to beg them to stay in the relationship, they want you to beg them to love you, they want you to beg them for affection and love and even intimacy. They want you to beg them to be with you, like you're scum of the earth and you're just have no value. You know, like they want you to feel like that too. They want you to feel like you've got zero value and that you're having to beg them to be with you. What does that do? That turns you into them. And I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Whoever this I'm reaching out to, and I keep saying this with my readings, this was never about you. I feel for some of you, if you're brave enough to step out of this and actually see this for what this is, exposing this game and saying, wow, you pushed all of that onto me. And I say, with that Simply Red song, holding back the years, yeah, holding back the years, wasted all those years. I'm going to leave it there because you are the upstanding lady. You were always the upstanding lady. The mother-in-law was jealous of you. The you know, the narcissist tried to control you, was also envious of your energy, you know, your dynamic energy. They met you because you had this dynamic energy. And they said to everyone, gosh, I'm with this person who is doing this and is doing that and it loves travel and is so confident and is so enigmatic. Um, and at the end of it, they wanted you to feel like them. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Wow, what a reading. And wait a minute, I'm going to just pull out another card here, just to an oracle card, just to, can we have an oracle card to give the energies to our collectives here? Can we have I get the lioness. The like you are the lioness. You are the lioness. It says you've earned all your stripes, and nobody can take those away from you. And I'm going to leave it there, okay? Sending you lots of love, my nose itching like crazy, sending you lots of love, lots of blessing. And I will see you again soon. Please like, share, put your comments in the comment section, and I will see you soon, okay? And bye for now. Bye bye.